Okay, we're going to move on to our Christmas trifle. We're going to make this together tonight. Something a little bit different. All right. We are going to let's see here. Drain our pineapple. I'm looking for a bowl. We're going to take a small can of crushed pineapple and we're going to drain that. We're going to use this juice. All right, we're going to set that aside. Okay, we're going to take 3 firm bananas, but yellow bananas. Yellow bananas, you all know, are the best for you. And if Mara, if you want to assist me by washing this and starting our pudding, the mixing bowl and starting our pudding, please. All right. All right. Get our bananas started here. All right. We're going to slice 3 bananas. And then we're going to put those in our pineapple juice. Now what that will do, that will keep our bananas from turning brown, but it will also heighten the flavor of our bananas. And then we'll put them back on here. All right. Okay. Now in this recipe also, you're going to drain your cherries, a 10-ounce jar of red cherries.
What's a green cherry?
It's just a colored maraschino cherry. It's colored green.
Okay.
And a 6-ounce jar. And I've drained those and we're going to leave a couple aside for decoration on top. But anyway, we are going to get a bowl. I think I'm just going to whisk this the old-fashioned way. Excuse me just a moment. We're going to take 2 packages of vanilla pudding. All right. My Brussels sprouts are wanting to get in the way, aren't they? All right. And 3½ cups of chilled eggnog. You knew I had to throw in another eggnog recipe in there somewhere. All right. Open our eggnog. And this is just our vanilla instant food club pudding. And I'm going to just put this in the bowl. Whisk out. One, 2, 3, and a half. How many of you all like the eggnog punch we did last week? Not everybody likes eggnog though, but it was different. I like it, but I think I prefer the peppermint eggnog punch the best. Okay, we're going to whisk this just for a couple of minutes. There is a stovetop dressing that you can buy during the holidays with cranberries, and there's one with apples, I believe. But you can always, it's very, I think we had it briefly. It's gone really quick. But But you can put dried cranberries in it. You can put dried apricots. You can buy apricots and plums and cut them in half and put them in your stuffing, and it's really good. All right, now we've mixed this up. All right. Okay, now we've also got to have an angel food cake that we need to cut into cubes. I'll get it ready. All right. And 16 ounces of Cool Whip or Food Club whipped topping. We were out of the 16 ounce today, or actually they were putting it on the shelf and I just didn't want to take what they were trying to put out. They were putting it out in such a hurry. So I went ahead and just got 2 of the smaller ones. Okay, first we're going to put in about half of our pudding in the bottom. Now this is a rather large, well, as you all can see, is a rather large dish. Some of our others were being used. Now, then we're going to put in part of our bananas that we have dipped in pineapple juice. All right. And guess what? Part of my cherries still have the stem on them. That stem works great when you're making chocolate covered cherries, doesn't it, ladies? But otherwise, they were very, very busy on aisle 8 today, so I just grabbed the first one I came to. Cherry stem. All right. And we're going to add a few green cherries. Of course, they've already had the stem removed. This is a little bit messy. And we're going to add a little bit of our pineapple. I should have took this lid off earlier. And you could make this in a smaller bowl, or you can do this on a bigger scale. You know, I usually do everything on a pretty big scale, but this would be a nice smaller delight to have for Christmas. Now, we're going to add our cake cubes. Now, I always like to take a serrated knife and just cut our cake. And you can make the cubes as big as small as you want. My oven's not thanking me for all this. We're going to do this one a little speedily tonight because we got a late start. I usually do my cubes just a little bit smaller than this, but it doesn't matter. Angel food cake is good no matter how you slice it. All right. Now, we're going to add a little bit of our Cool Whip. And all of utensils. And you can add this Cool Whip over top of your pineapples or over top of your angel food cake, whichever way that you would like. I like to do it over top of the cake. It kind of soaks into the angel food cake. And people always enjoy these. You know, we've made, what, a brownie one before, and we did an eggnog one, and I don't know if we've made the one that, I've got one I make with Dream Whip, and I use like Little Debbie cakes or holiday cakes, and it is really good. Do what? No. No, you're right. Oh, they'll find something very soon. All right, now we're going to add the rest of our pudding. And this pudding gets thick pretty quick, that eggnog. I think one year, didn't they have eggnog flavored pudding? I think they did. All right, now you just kind of spread that out. We're going to add our bananas again. Kind of like how you do with the banana pudding. And you can use as little or as much as you'd like. You can, like I said, you can cut this recipe down, or you can add it up even more. Now, let's add our red and green cherries. This is made beautiful in a punch bowl. If your punch bowl's not being used on Christmas, this would be a great New Year's Day dessert too. Kind of a take on the punch bowl. How many of you all have done the punch bowl cake dessert? And add your pineapples. Now I like to add a few more pineapples than probably what is called for here. It gets those flavors in. All right. We're going to add our cake cubes. Do y'all realize what I just did? All right. I'll stick those in there. And if you use a serrated knife on angel food cake, it tends to cut it real easy. This is super easy in cutting, especially if you did it on a cutting board or something besides the container. But as you can see, this dessert is quick and it's super easy. Especially how much time do we really have right now? Most of us are running around trying to get 500 other things done right before the holidays. And how many times do you think, oh gosh, I've got to take something tomorrow to work, or I've got to take this here. And this is something super easy to throw together, and it'll feed a large crowd of people. Why, sure. Might be a little soft on Thursday, but all right.
Thinking about taking a bag of potatoes.
You're doing what?
Thinking about taking a bag of potatoes and baking potatoes for lunch.
That sounds good. Well, sometimes sometimes it's nice to have something a little more stable, to eat. Okay, we're going to ice the top of this. In fact, tomorrow we have a Christmas dinner here. And guess who doesn't know what they're bringing yet? I figure it'll hit me about 11 o'clock tonight what I'm going to bring. All right, we're going to smooth that around. All right, we're going to add our few cherries.
Is that the one you're keeping?
Is that the one I'm keeping? No, I haven't. I didn't make another one this evening of it. This one, and you can add a few cherries.
Take your green cake.
We're gonna take it back. I should take the green cake and done this, and add a few walnuts. I like the looks of that one. And this is really pretty, and you can really decorate this up. You can even add some chocolate or whatever you like. And this is your Christmas trifle. And we're going to put it in here. And that makes a beautiful dessert. And we are done. We will look at our red velvet cake very shortly.